Hello, and today I'm going to be, today in this stream we're going to be profiling the sort of person who likes to click on clickbait. No. So I'm just, sorry about the title. I just needed I needed a bit, I guess, for the video. That's what I chose to go with this time. This video isn't about clickbait. This video is about building a computer. Today I am going to be working on what will essentially be a standard bus adapter to adapt this bus here to connect to CPU logic circuits. For example, this logic circuit over here, which is a 16-bit binary adder. So what I need is a bus configuration that can connect this to that. First off, I'm going to move this over there. So if I stand here, so it needs to be rotated 270, right? First I'm going to build it here. This should be right behind me now. It's right behind me, isn't it? Yes, that's correct. Okay. So, so let me just think about how much space I need, I guess. I mean, it's not really a lot, is it? Like 32 blocks should be enough. Well, yes, it should be 32 blocks, isn't it? Because it's essentially what I need to do is I need to get this upper bus here, which is the this is the CPU would bus. So this sends data from the memory to the CPU, and I need to get it into vertical form. So I need to get this so each one is stacked on top of each other. I need to do the same for this bus, which is the anti-CPU would bus, which sends data to the memory. And I need to get that into vertical form as well. So the input goes into that side, so it's this one needs to come down first. Now I'm actually just going to build that out here right now, so I can understand what I'm doing. So again, we're transferring this flat bus into this flat horizontal bus into a vertical bus. So and also sending it that way. And red, I've used red to demark the trailing bit in any number, and lime to demarcate the leading bit in any number. So, and the trailing bit is always the lowest number in any stack, so when it goes into vertical form I need to make sure that red goes to the bottom and lime goes to the top. So this needs to come all the way down to ground level. And there is one problem with this, it needs to come from, really it needs to, so for this one for example it needs to go, it'll go here, it'll go up and over, so the red one can still go underneath, and then it will come down from there like this. So you can see it's not entirely ideal. The idea, of course, is to build a standard junction, so I only ever have to do this once. Standardization. So I can basically, once I've done this, I can copy paste it, and it will always fit. Just thinking of the repeaters I'm going to need for this. I think I don't want this to be InstaWire, just because it will be too complicated if it is. But anyway, for now I'm still just sketching. Right, I'll move this around when I'm done. How heavily do you think the algorithm is going to punish me for using that clickbait title? Especially if a lot of people click on, well, a lot, you know, say one or two people click on, thinking they're going to get a video, like a video essay on clickbait or whatever, and then it's like, it's just me building a computer, and then they instantly click off. The algorithm's going to punish that, isn't it? Then on the other hand, it could be, I think it's a pretty good clickbait title, so I think it could go far. Like, who doesn't like whining about, well, I know I enjoy complaining about the state of YouTube, so just good wholesome fun. I have, of course, made a critical error here. I forgot I was staggering them in space, not just in space, but in verticality, rather than, yeah, not just horizontal. So what I'm doing just now is I'm really just trying to figure out how much space this whole junction is going to need, then what kind of repeaters I can use. Basically, those lanterns there, you can see that's what I'm connecting to. But I'll probably, I mean, I won't need all that space to do it. I'll obviously bring that over here at some point. Just got it there, so it's visible for reference. Right. I need to remember, yes. Sorry, I need to remember something else. Yeah. Now you might have noticed that I have a pathological aversion to using math to plan any of this computer. I could have, you know, come up with a sophisticated design for this off stream using mathematics or whatever, but I didn't. And that's because I'm lazy, not because I can't. You know, I could be spending hours figuring out how long it will take for a signal to propagate from here to there, given the number of repeaters in the system and whatever. But I'm lazy, so I'm not. I'm just building it, seeing what it does. Also, anybody who watched the last stream noticed that I did all of this boring crap off stream. So I built around here and in my own time, because it gives me motion sickness putting these insta repeaters in. So it's like I don't want to be doing that in a solid block. Just like do it off and on over a period of a few hours whilst I'm working on something else. So this one's going to have to go up. Yeah, you see, if I was designing this more carefully, I would have known which one of these here will be the first one that is at the same height as it is here, and then I would have known which ones are going to go up, and then I wouldn't. But instead, I'm just I'm building it and seeing where it all shakes out. Yes, that's correct. So this one has to go up. Yes, that's correct. A little confusing, but yeah. Oh, no, this is not correct. It is correct, but like it can become a problem. It can become a problem because I want to... Well, what I can do is I can shift the whole thing over. But the problem you see is that this is going to be... it'll be fine if I shift it over. But otherwise, I don't want this cable going off here, right? Because then that's interfering with... It's in line with the original bus, basically, so I want it to be out that way, basically. So I'm going to shift all of this over that way by however many is required, and I'm done. Yes, that's in line. one and a cross one, I think. Yes. Maybe if I do the conundrum is real. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else. Maundering. Right, so I'm just going to really double check that this is the right height, because it'll help to pick up any errors now. Oh, yeah, see, I think it's one higher. It's one too high. And that would be because this is one too high. They all need to be brought down one. So I need to shift it all that way. Starting here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 blocks it needs to be shifted. So copy from down here. And copy from here, and then, well, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12. So 13. We'll go from 13 for good measure. And also I messed up. Or did I? I messed up because I didn't copy these top bits, but that's otherwise okay. It's still there, okay. So this, see, copy and paste gets rather complicated. Toffee and cake. Right, so this one goes to, well, firstly let's get rid of these guys. Let's remove any confusion. Connects there. Connects there. Connects there. Connects over here. Connects there and there. Now, before I do anything else, I need to further split this up. The observant among you may have seen the problem. Right, so you can see I need an insta repeater here, and 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 here. Which means I need to copy paste all of this crap and move it that way. So it's this line here. basically this needs to go now. That's a bit confusing, but it's this one that needs to go, I believe. Side should be shorter. Yes, that's the one that needs to go. That leaves enough room to put an instant repeater here, basically. Copy. That's hard to see. See, that's got space. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I just realised my audio was, well, I disconnected my speaker and forgot to reconnect it. So that's, I just realised, where's my speaker? Oh, that's not connected. So it's been, presumably it's been silent. I don't know if my regular computer mic would have been picking that up or not. If it wasn't, apologies, and apologies for the clickbait title as well. Had a whole joke planned around that, but that likely got lost. So, yeah, apologies. What I'm actually doing today, again, if it was off, you didn't hear what I was doing. What I'm doing, but although it's probably fairly self-explanatory, is I'm coming up with a standard bus junction to get from the data buses to the CPU logic operation locations, like the binary adder here, basically. So this bus that's flat and horizontal needs to get turned into something that's vertical, and that's what I'm doing. And once I'm ultimately done, right, this will be a standard universal junction I can just copy and paste. Right, so this needs to be the level. This needs to be up 1, 2. This needs to be up 1, 2, 1 rather, 2, 3, 4. This needs to be up 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6. And then this needs to be up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it should now be in line with that. Which it is, so that's fine. How best to proceed here? First, let's connect these up and see how far the signal propagates. Does the signal even reach this one? No, it does not. Also, yes, if you didn't, presumably you guys didn't hear, but I explained that universally I've used lime wool to represent leading bits and red wool to represent trailing bits, and also in the case where it's in a vertical configuration, leading bit is always the highest bit, so it's at the top, and the trailing bit is always the lowest bit, so it's at the bottom. Just kept it like that in case it's ever an issue, and I didn't want to get confused, so I just color coded it basically. Ah. Well, that's one solution, just a small amount more lag. Rotate 270, paste. Right. It's going to be a bit random. It's going to be a bit random. But then I quite like it when it gets random like this here. See? I quite like how that looks, even though it's a complete mess. Yeah, that's better. Ooh. It does not matter. Right. Yeah, these ones here. Perfect, yes. Why is that one broken? Oh, I see. This is in fact all broken. That needs to come out of there. And these all need to come out one more as well. That's fine, that works. Can be managed. So that should now be correct. Does this signal make it a top here? Yes, it does. Okay, that's perfect. I need to consider how I can maximize the number of instant repeats in this wire. Sound like ChatGPT saying that. So for example, if this is directly in line, I think that's what I'll do. I'll set this up as being directly in line. But first I need to do the rest of these. I can do this easily enough. Sorry, excuse me, just wandering here. Right, paste that. Did I mention that doing these data buses gives me motion sickness? Starting to get a decidedly strong headache. Rotate 90, no, 270. Get turned around. Excuse me, yes. Tired is the word. Right. Now I've got to add some landing, some booster wires to this crap. Got to put a repeater in here. Of course, right now that interferes with this. Glass block signals can't go down. It doesn't help, does it? I guess that works. It's not a neat solution. I think that's the best way of doing it. Not great, not terrible. Right, so it's got to go a while ago. Right, it's got to go here. And yes, now it's going to go. So these guys come down here. This goes up here. And then have the bus come along here. So that demarcates the end. And then how am I going to layer this all up? This is a real problem. So let me think. Yeah, so I think I know what I'm doing now. I think I know. I think if I do it like this, well, you'll see in a second. Like this. Like this, I can always have insta wires without them interfering with each other because they're never going to be. There's always going to be one block of more than one block of vertical separation. Except in the crossover point there. This is functional. Yes, so that's yeah, that was kind of messy. Like that. Like that. And then like that. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. So you can see that this should now allow for insta wires to be on these bits here too. I think because I'm getting a bit nauseous, I'm going to stop here. So thanks for watching, and